Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Now most of the time on this channel you see me buy things or test things out that I've bought for a very cheap price, but today we're going to be doing something a little bit different and actually trying to sell one of these old systems that I've put together. Now the reason for that is because a lot of you guys ask me what happens to these old computer parts once I'm done with them, and the truth is sometimes they just stay under my bed gathering dust for ages, or sometimes I try and actually sell them off despite their condition or anything like that, but I'm always sure to be 100% honest in doing so. And today we're going to try and make a profit on this. This is a gaming PC that will handle older games with relative ease, although it's really nothing special, and I estimate that the cost of these parts come to somewhere around £8 to £10. So you're looking at around $10 to $15 for this setup. If you remember, we bought a $10 custom gaming system a while ago, and most of these parts were found in that, including the dying motherboard inside, as well as the 7600 GT. We've also got a Celeron E1200 in there too, but I'll be sure to be very honest about this system. Let the potential buyers know that the motherboard is on its way out and you may be able to run a few older games with this thing. So let's get right into it. So it's important to be honest here, and we're going to start off with a listing on Gumtree and Facebook local selling sites, because I don't want to have to pay some of the fees that a lot of these online auction sites implement. So we're going to try this method first of all. So let's write up a quick advert. Cheap budget PC, good for old games, motherboard dying. If you're looking for a cheap system with a little life left, then this will suffice. So we're going to keep it nice and simple, but be honest at the same time. So it's been about an hour since I put this listing up on Gumtree, and I've just had my first response. Now I initially put offers because I really wasn't sure what to price a computer like this at. So let's read the message and see what we can expect. So it says, hey, just seen your ad on Gumtree. I'm very interested because I'm looking to get back into some older games. Will it run Fallout 3? We actually haven't had a look at the performance yet, so let's jump into a few benchmarks of a couple of older games and then we can reply to this man on Gumtree. So we tested out a few older games because that's all you'll be running. Fallout 3 first, the game in question, ran at 1024x768 with medium settings at around 35 frames per second. Next up we tried Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which at the lowest settings at 720p ran at around 40 frames per second, a little bit of an improvement over Fallout 3, and it was still definitely more than playable. Finally we tried this classic Need for Speed Underground 2, which also ran at the medium settings like Fallout 3 with pretty decent frame rates hovering around 45, so not a bad result for our old system. For old games it's perfect. So with that I think it did a pretty okay job. I'm going to let him know that yes, it will run older games, and he's also left me an offer at the bottom of the page of £30. I think that's about $40, but the exchange rate's all over the place at the moment, so I'll put the exact figure up this side somewhere. Now he's also asked me if I can deliver this because he lives a couple of towns over, and I said that's absolutely fine, free of charge. So let's go and see if he's interested in purchasing this PC. Now I'd also like to mention before I leave that I have put this on a scheduled listing on eBay, so that if this man isn't interested, it will start at 8:30 p.m. tonight. This of course will be filmed over a couple of days, and I'll be putting it on for a one-day auction as well. If this man however decides that it's the right old PC for him, then I'll cancel the scheduled listing. So guys, I'm sorry for the video and audio quality here, but I'm just about to try and drop this PC off to hopefully its new owner. So what I'm going to do is just park up here, see if this guy wants it after taking a look at the specs, and then I'll get back to you. Now I don't think he's going to want to be on film, but I'll be sure to update you as soon as I know more. Bit of bad news guys, he didn't actually want the computer. He looked through it, gave it a quick test and changed his mind. He said he messaged me as I was on my way over here, but you know, I haven't received any messages, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. So it looks like we're going to have to go ahead with that eBay auction tonight and see what happens. So guys, the auction has ended last night and the item sold for a grand total of £26.52. Not the greatest profit in the world. Plus, when we minus the auction costs and the postage costs, I should be left with about a fiver in profit, so about £5 or $7 to $8. Not the greatest profit in the world, but it certainly has been fun making this video, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. So if you did, leave a like, leave a dislike if you didn't. I just wanted to show you what I do with some of my old hardware, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.